Hey there, this is Matteo from Spada Milano, and today we're in Via Giuriate in the Zona delle Regioni neighborhood, very close to Milano Porta Vittoria as well as to Città Studi. Here to show you a whole apartment with kitchen, bedroom, living room and bathroom, which is located on the third floor, is accessible only through the stairs that you can see right over here. So now let's just go ahead and let me show you around. So this is the huge entrance hall that we have on which the apartment is structured. On the left hand side we find the living room, which can also be used as a second bedroom. Here we have the main bedroom, while on the right we find the kitchen with the access to the balcony and the bathroom at the end. So we just briefly begin our tour from here. This is a classic and fully furnished apartment. In the bathroom we find this cool round mirror on top of the sink. And going past it we have a large bathtub with its shower and a few shelvings there on the left. At the end of the bathroom we got both of the toilets, the washer and bidet, as well as this tall window, which is on the interior side for ventilation. Turning back, you can admire this very lovely entrance hall, on which we have this very large mirror on top of the table. We do have a Wi-Fi provided with the router, which you can see just down there. While as for the living room, it is very luminous and spacious itself. On the left hand side we find a standalone wardrobe, which you can use for additional storage, while this couch over here can actually be transformed into an additional double bed, so in case you have any guests you can accommodate them. From here you can also enjoy that flat screen TV sitting in front of us, just past this glass table, which is very cool. As for the public transport, as we mentioned, we're very close to the Porta Vittoria Passante train station. And we also have the tram lines number 12 and 27, as well as the bus lines number 73 and 92. So you got plenty of connections to the rest of the city. It's a very central location. We're still walking distance from Duomo and the city center in general. And you do have plenty of facilities with a wide choice of supermarkets, just walking distance from here. So this is the view from the living room, but we can show you even from the bedroom, which is sharing pretty much the same view, and it is located just around the corner over here, accessible through these double doors. And it is a very wide room with a standalone wardrobe on this left hand side and a full-length mirror just behind the door. We do have plenty of space inside these wardrobes, including some racks. There's a shelving there on the top, and a second set of doors over here. On the sides of the bed we find these lovely bedside tables in wooden material, very classic decorations, as well as nice lightings on the ceiling. We also find an additional rack to hang your clothing and jackets, and right in front of the bed we have a double set of drawers, very large ones, plus this nice cozy armchair underneath this lamp. So it's a nice reading spot from which you can again enjoy this nice apartment. Just behind it we have a large French window, which is overlooking the street side. In this case, this is a nice side street, so quiet and safe. The city center is towards that direction over there. We do have Parco Forlanini, still pretty close to us. And as we mentioned, we're not far from Città Studi. So if you're a student, you also have very quick connections to it. Now going past the entrance hall again, we can show you the kitchen, which is very wide and luminous thanks to the French doors located over there, which give access to the private balcony of the apartment. It is an interior one, very luminous. We do have plenty of natural light hitting it, and we're overlooking this nice and quiet interior courtyard, very lush, plenty of trees, and this classic style buildings right in front of us. As for the kitchen itself, we do have several cupboards all around, as well as shelvings. So the first one's in here, in which you've got a set of cups and plates. Back there you have all the necessary for cleaning the apartment, including brooms, the rack to dry your clothes after washing, and the ironing board. The little library over here, and another set of shelvings. In the middle of the room we have this nice wooden table with 4 seats and some plants all around. Well, as for the kitchen corner, it revolves all around this wall. In this first kitchen counter we find a washing machine at the bottom, which is fairly large. On top of it we have several nice utensils, as a blackboard too. The microwave over here, shelving there on the top. And we've got a set of drawers here at the bottom, which includes some of the utensils for the kitchen. Continuing, we find a kettle for boiling the water, a gas stove, as well as the oven immediately underneath. Well, on the top we find a fan. In this corner we have a toaster, and at the bottom we find a freezer and a fridge as well. There's another set of drawers over here with more cutlery. But turning back, here we've got the sink, a cabinet on the top to store the food, while on the side there you have the rack to dry your plates after washing. Another cupboard here in which you find all the pots provided with the apartment. While looking at the bottom, we have another cabinet here on the side with even more pots, and we've got this very large dishwasher. So you do find all the modern facilities as well, despite the very classic look of this. It's got a vintage touch to it, which makes it very cozy. So very cool apartment indeed. As we mentioned, we do have the option of converting the living room into a second bedroom with a transformable couch, and we do find plenty of facilities as well as connections to the rest of the city nearby. And with this we showed you everything, so thanks for watching, and see you next time. Ciao ciao!